Diving right into it, collective. Let's see what we got going on for some of you here. Remember, not every reading is going to be yours. Also keep in mind as you listen that if a reading is not for you, a reading could be for someone in your energy. Okay, also don't try to make a reading fit if it clearly doesn't. Okay, here we go. These readings are timeless. So whenever they come across your page, that is when you were meant to hear it. You could receive a message from me from months ago, even years ago. People are getting messages from years ago, I'm seeing recently, in recent months. So it's whenever it hits your page. I'm getting the cards as I'm speaking here. Let's see what else here, please, Spirit. Anything else? Okay, we've got 5 cards. I'm going to start with these 5, and then I will pull some more. Okay? So we've got the Hanged Man, the 9 of Wands, the 2 of Wands reverse, the High Priestess in reverse, and the Sun. Okay, so let me just absorb these for just a minute. I'm sorry if you hear the noise next door. My neighbors are getting a fence, and so you can hear the noise. I'm sorry about that. Got to keep those pesky people from running across your yard. I mean, I don't know what's happening with that. Like we have kids that just they run through the properties, people's properties, to get to their destination. It's really kind of annoying. All right, let me see here. Someone's had a change of perspective. Like someone took some time to think about something here with the Hanged Man, and they've had a whole new like perspective shift. Okay. I feel like this person, I think they feel bad. This person feels bad, okay? They've had some time to sit with themselves or hang with themselves and reflect on something to come to some sort of an epiphany, some sort of a conclusion, new perspective. And I think they feel really like upset with themselves. They're really kind of holding on to the fact that I didn't understand. Like someone's really kind of like beating themselves up here. Okay, they're kind of beating themselves up about it. Which 9 of Wands is really not typically the card I would associate with that feeling. But when it's paired next to this is what I'm getting. This is the energy. Like this person's just like, why did I see it that way? Or why didn't I see it that way sooner? Okay, so however that's resonating, okay? This is a collective, so it's trying to grab all of you. So some things may resonate and some things may apply. Take what does and leave what doesn't. And now there's feelings with the 2 of Wands reverse and the High Priestess. It's like this person doesn't know how to reapproach or reconnect or come back or have someone in their future here. And this is really one of the things that's really bothering this individual, okay? Because they're like, had I seen things clearly from the get-go, I wouldn't be in a position where I had to now try to find a way back. It's still being this person's energy, okay? So that's part of what this person's kicking themselves about as well. With the High Priestess in reverse, they knew all along. It's like, I think this person is like they're really being hard on themselves, okay? Because they're like, with the High Priestess in reverse, I knew it all along. I just shoved it down, or I was so enraged with the wand energy that I couldn't see it, or whatever this was. They repressed something they knew to be true with the High Priestess showing up in the reverse. And they're kicking themselves because they're like, I kind of stuck my foot in it. I kind of did it to myself. Which is interesting because the reading I got before that was also I did it to myself. So maybe this is like the theme of the day. I don't know. People kind of kicking themselves and saying, this happened because of me. It happened because of something I did. Okay. But there's this like recognition of that. Okay. There's a recognition of the fact that I knew all along what the answer was and I didn't trust myself. Or I knew this situation. I knew the ins and outs. But for whatever reason, I didn't believe. I wasn't thinking in this moment the way that I am now. And with the Sun, inner child. When this person was going through their perspective shift, their awakening, when they sat with themselves, when they hung out with themselves, they figured out that however they approached this situation, they were operating from childhood wounds here. I know that sounds so eye-rolly, but it's the truth. This person that's the truth. If you look, there's truth on this card. That's the truth this person has come to. I couldn't see things in the positive. I couldn't see things in the sunshine because my childhood wounds dictated that I see things in the negative. My childhood wounds dictate that I suppress my inner knowing. My inner childhood wounds dictate that I look at the negatives. It's almost like, now again, this person's past could also, now I haven't gotten further in here, I could pull more cards, but I'm feeling like this person's past experiences, when this person thinks about situations that they find themselves in, their mind automatically goes to like worst case scenario, or whoever's involved in the situation with them, their mind goes to like a dark place. Okay, they take that person from a dark angle when maybe there isn't a dark angle. There is no dark angle. So it's almost like this person, like I said, by virtue of thinking this way, they shoot themselves in the foot. 555 as they say that. They ruin relationships. They ruin connections. They ruin whatever this is, because they operate in this manner. This is what ends up happening to this individual. Okay. More on this, please, Spirit. Yeah, look at this. 10 of Cups. They always ruin their 10 of Cups. They always ruin their own happiness. This is somebody who gets in their own way, and they do it a lot. They do it a lot. They've done it in the past, and they continue to do it. But whatever this situation was, this particular situation, this one, has enlightened them with the Hanged Man showing up first. This situation, out of all others, has enlightened this person to the fact that they do this, to the fact that they move in the world in this way, that they see things in this way. But don't kick yourself for it, okay? Whoever this person is, whether it's you, the listener, or someone in your energy has done this, I don't want this person to kick themselves, okay? This is part of how we evolve. It's part of how we grow. We're not always going to have the right answer. We're not always going to make the right choice. We're not always going to understand something the way that it is. We're always going to see things through a filter, okay? So whoever this person is, they're finally just realizing, I can't see things through this filter. I have to actually trust my own instincts here. And my own instincts tell me something that is different from what my fear tells me, is different from what my past trauma tells me. Okay? I think I'm done with this. It's taking, for whatever reason, this is taking a lot out of me. I feel like this almost feels like a tower moment, even though the tower didn't come out. I feel like if I were to keep running cards, it would eventually. This feels big for this person. Okay, this is like a big awareness, a big enlightenment. And I'm getting this feeling that this person is really sort of like kicking themselves for past situations in which they didn't handle themselves the best. But don't do that. You're here now. Okay, you're here now. And from this point forward, you're going to see things through that unfiltered lens. Okay? All right, we're going to leave it here, guys. If you enjoy my readings, if they resonate, if you'd like to show your support, hop into the description of my video. There's a PayPal donate link as well as a Cash App. Also on my Facebook, I have started a subscribe feature. So if you'd like to show your support that way, just hit that little button. Okay? What else do I want to tell you guys? I think that's it. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys like, because I'm trying to bring back my quick and dirty minute 30s, like my quick readings, but I'm trying to do a mix of both. the long readings, so you get as much information as possible, and the ones that are kind of, like I said, the quick and dirty shorts of it, so you can kind of just scroll through it on your lunch hour or something. Okay, let me know. Love you guys.